man, so it's been a week since the news of Spite getting fired from Yammie Noob, and I got some updates for you guys on my own research after some of my commenters left tidbits of information that they were able to collect from the Yammie Noob Discord, which I'm not part of. And as well, there's some past histories that I didn't really know until one of the commenters pointed it out for Yammie Noob's, I guess, history of bad calls. So without further ado, let's get going. Alright, let's just get some gas in here before I start the vlog. Oh, it's getting close to the top. Shit, don't spray, don't spray. There you go. Whew, thought I was going to spray all over my bike again. What's the damage? $21 for 9 liters. 9 liters? What the fuck? Why would the gas up light turn on when I only use 9 liters? Sportsters. Let's get going. Alright. And now I'm ready for the vlog. So as I said in the intro, it's been about a week since Spite got the axe from the Yammie Noob YouTube channel. And ever since I made the video, which grabbed a lot more attention than I anticipated, and it brought on a lot of new viewers and commenters who were far more invested in this subject than I was, so I really thank you for that. And it brought up some of the new information that I didn't have at the time, just because I started following Yammie Noob back in 2020 when I started learning how to ride my motorcycle, and I didn't know what people were talking about when they kept comparing the last week's incident with the Porsche incident, so I had to look it up, and man, some sketchy shit that was happening back then. Not that it's related to what's happening now, but just the way Yammie Noob, or Eric, I guess is what his name is, how similar Eric handled the PR nightmare that he had back in 2017 when he thought he was going to get some sympathy cards when he talked about the crash that happened to him while going through a blind corner and hitting a Porsche head on, severely damaging himself and the bike, and as well as the Porsche and the driver. And upon seeing some of the videos and reading some articles, it was clearly Yammie Noob's fault, or Eric's fault, especially when he went through the blind corner on the wrong lane and then meeting the Porsche head on, and it looked like a pretty nasty crash. I think he should be really happy that he's alive today, to be honest. But what irked the viewers back then was, I guess he put up a video explaining the accident, expecting some sympathy cards, but then in the end what he ended up getting were viewers telling him that it was his fault, while also riding on a suspended motorcycle license, which was the worst part of the whole story. And what did he do? He took down that video and then put up a new video asking for funds and money from his viewers, not to raise as a charity for, you know, the poor Porsche driver who had a lot of serious medical issues, but for his new bike and gear that he lost on the accident. So yeah, you're seeing a very similar pattern that happened for this incident, although it's not as severe. So for those commenters who had to explain to me what that incident was about, thank you for that. So like I said before, it's been a week, and what has happened? Well, Yammie Noob lost about 10,000, maybe plus a few more thousand subscribers, but I'm pretty sure, based on how the internet works, he's gonna regain those subscribers relatively quickly, just because internet's pretty forgiving for those things, especially if we don't continue to talk about it. And when the actual evidence has disappeared, it's more likely that people are gonna forget the incident, or at least new viewers would not even know about the incident and the character of Eric on Yammie Noob channel, just like the way I was unaware of the Porsche incident. And then on Spite's corner, he is now above 60,000 subscribers, which is pretty amazing considering that he started as 2,000 on that day. So good job, internet, for supporting the right good guy. And yeah, he's released pretty consistent content in the last week or so. He did a couple motorcycle reviews already. And if you dig deep enough, like the way I did, I was able to find few nuggets to find out that Spite was indeed fired, or was pushed out of the Yammie Noob YouTube channel, not by his choice. So all those theories that are out there that this was a publicity stunt to increase both channels, I don't think that's the case, and that this event of Spite getting fired or being let go actually happened not last week, but maybe a month ago, because when you look at about 3 weeks ago, he uploaded a couple guitar videos, and if you look it down below on the comment section, you'll see from 3 weeks ago asking why did he leave Yammie Noob YouTube channel, and Spite replies, all will be answered on the Yammie Noob channel shortly, and that more things will be explained in the near future, which we haven't really received anything. But if you dig a little bit further, he replies it wasn't his decision. So with all that said and done, what is the outcome? Well, I did end up going back to Yammie Noob's YouTube channel to watch some of his newer clips, and surprisingly enough, he ended up hiring a new intern. Maybe this new intern is a lot cheaper than Spite, I don't know, but I ended up watching another content on Sportsters because that's the reason why I ended up joining the Yammie Noob YouTube channel. But now, because the channel no longer has like a Harley Davidson enthusiast, you now have Yammie Noob talking about a motorcycle that he really doesn't like. So it's actually quite entertaining to watch Eric on Yammie Noob trying to be enthusiastic about a motorcycle that he really doesn't care about, which was the Roadster 1200 that he's giving away. And yeah, I mean, you can kind of tell just from his tone, from his facial expression, he seems a little dead inside and looks like he doesn't want to talk about this bike. So it was kind of refreshing for me to see from a viewer's perspective. Now, if you go over to Spite's Corner, he has not changed in terms of his delivery of his motorcycle reviews and just the content that he delivers back when he was at Yammie Noob. So hopefully by next year, Spite would be as successful as Yammie Noob, because that's all I can wish for a good guy like him. Now, there's a lot of people on the comment section from my video giving me some shit that I made a premature judgment on Yammie Noob's character, and that firing of Spite may not actually have happened, and this could have been a mutual decision between the two parties. Well, I mean, you know what, that's true. I mean, I don't really know the full details. I wasn't there. But based on some of the discoveries that I made in the last week, and just going through some of the older comments and people who've been part of the Discord, see you later, guys. And just having a little bit more insider information, my theory of Spite getting fired because Yammie was jealous or was upset that his channel was becoming more of a partnership between him and Spite, and that's the reason why he decided to fire the guy, it's starting to become more concrete. And you know what? It's Yammie Noob's channel, so whatever he wants to do with his business and his channel, so be it.
Oh, wow! Now I really work to be successful! Right on! Go have sex with yourself, asshole! Whatever! I do what I want!
But it's just the way he handled that was just not very mature or professional, for that matter. So that's the problem I had for this whole thing. But it did cause a little bit of drama on the YouTube Motovloggers net, so it was kind of fun to follow. But at this point, I don't think there's anything more to cover on this other than the fact that I am happy that Spite's Corner is becoming successful. And who knows, maybe they'll do a collaboration one day and put all this behind. What was interesting was, if you see the subscribe channels from Yammie Noob, the Yammie Noob channel is subscribed to Spite's Corner, but if you go to Spite's Corner, he hasn't subscribed to Yammie Noob. So I don't know, maybe Spite is holding a little bit of grudge. It's hard to say. With that said, if you enjoyed this talk, please click that like and subscribe button, and like always, ride safe, ride prepared, ride on. Peace.